mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. It's that time of the month where I go over some products that I've used for the entire month and either enjoyed or hated. It's called Swatches and Stuff. There's some makeup, though this time around there's more stuff than there is makeup. Look at the pile of stuff that I'm going to talk about today. It's pretty big, but there's some really good items in there. So I'm just going to dive right into it and go through the whole content. And at the end of this video, there's a giveaway because I didn't do one in the last 2 months. So yeah, it's time for a giveaway. It's not huge, but it's still very nice. All right, so I'm going to start with the face products, makeup, you know, bath and stuff. And then I'll talk about the stuff because there's about 2 items that I want to talk about that I just discovered this month and completely fell head over heel with them. Okay, let's get started. The first item I want to talk about is a product that I've received in a random act of kindness, also known as RAC, from one of my subscribers who lives in England. Her name is Jane, and thank you, Jane. I absolutely love the stuff you sent me. And she sent me this sample of Liz and Earl. This is a cleanse and polish hot cloth cleanser. I have never heard of this brand. So now, for what I understand, this is a brand that is the #1 seller on the British or UK QVC. I've always liked QVC products, so I don't know. I was kind of excited to try it. So it's a cleanser, but it's a cleansing system. It comes with the actual cleanser, and then there's like this smooth slim type cloth, and I'm hoping I can show you the texture of it. You see that? It's actually pretty soft as a, and it's, you know, stitched on the side. It's double fabric, I guess. I don't know how you call it. All right, so anyway, there's 2 layers basically. This is a very interesting concept actually, because you clean your face with this thing and you kind of leave it on like a mask, right? And then you would go and take this particular piece of muslin cloth that they give you, which is kind of like a wash rag that we use here in the US, though in France we use some kind of like a pocket glove, which I love and you cannot find here. So mom always has to send me some in the mail. So anyway, so you put this thing on, you wash your face with it, it doesn't lather or anything, and then you take this piece of cloth and you just wring it under hot water, really hot water, and then you just apply it to your face. So I guess the steam from the water kind of, you know, makes the product penetrate your face, and then you kind of, you know, remove everything with the cloth. You can use a 2-finger thing like this to get the areas like the side wing of your nose or the corner of your mouth, things like this. It removes makeup pretty well actually, but I have to say I've been using this for about a week now, and I can't say I've noticed like a huge improvement in my skin, but I can tell you what changed. What changed is the moisture level of my skin. It's very dry right now. For those of you who live in the Northeast, you know what I'm talking about. We are being blasted with what they call a polar vortex, if you want to be technical about it, which basically means that we are freezing our butt off. For the past 3 weeks now, we're getting in temperatures of -5, -10 at night, and then barely 15 degrees during the day. So the wind on top of everything else is really drying your skin. So I've been using this for a week, and my skin seems to be not as dry. Granted that this acts as an exfoliating tool, I guess. Now let's talk about the formula. It smells very nice. I think this comfrey in it, which is not supposedly very recommended for your skin, but it comes out, and I'm going to try to show it to you on my hand. It's almost like a clay type thing. I don't know. It does look, it feels like a clay mask to me, but that's more fluid and doesn't have the opacity of it. It cleans very well, it comes off very well, it doesn't leave a greasy film on your skin or anything. I like the scent. The scent is definitely comfrey, peppermint, kind of refreshing and cooling scent. I really like it. So what I'm going to do, if you live in the UK, you heard about it, I'm going to try to see if I can find it on Amazon. If I can, I'll put it in the link down below. Otherwise, you'll have to, I'm sure you can buy it online. I'll put the links in my Swatches and Stuff blog, the one that goes with this particular video. Oh, here are the ingredients: rosemary, chamomile, cocoa butter, and eucalyptus essential oil. Alright, so it's not comfrey, it's eucalyptus. Same thing. No, it's not. But you get the point. It smells like that kind of product. Very, very, very nice. I like this. Thank you, Jane. I love trying new products, new brands I've never heard of. So this was a real treat. Liz Earl Cleanse and Polish. This is a hot cloth cleanser. Really liked it. So next, if you watch my channel, you know that back in September around my birthday, I went on a big splurge at Macy's and purchased a lot of Estee Lauder face products, something that I only do once a year around my birthday because I have to treat myself, right? Well, I ran out of all of those products, and knowing the situation I'm in right now, absolutely can't afford to replace them, and I'm not about to put that stuff on the Macy's credit card because I'm trying to get rid of the credit, not to get it worse. So I was looking for a moisturizer because I ran out of my regular moisturizer that would be cheap, but I know would do the job. All I need is basic moisturization right now. I'm not going to try to find something that has like a whole bunch of bells and whistles because that add prices to it. I just wanted a moisturizer. So what did I do? I went back to my regular Sentive Timeless Skin Collagen Elastin Moisturizer. First of all, you can find that at any drugstore. You can find it at your supermarket as well. This is a huge tub that will cost you less than $7. Matter of fact, I think it's $5.99 or something like this. This is the most basic moisturizer you can find out there, and let me tell you, it does the job. Like sometimes you just don't need to spend $70 on a jar of something that's going to give you the result that this thing does. It's a moisturizer. It just moisturizes your skin. It's not an anti-wrinkle thing. It just, well, it says visibly reduces appearance of fine lines and wrinkle. It's a little bit of an extra claim, but it does the job. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it comes in this humongous jar. I mean, seriously big. You have product for about a year, which you know you're not going to use, so you always, it smells wonderful. You always end up throwing the jar away. Every time I purchase this thing, I say to myself, scoop half of it, put it in a different jar, seal this, put it away. I always forget. I never have the tools to do it, so I put my fingers in it. So pretty much in 3 months, this got to get discarded. But let me tell you, this is just, and I think it was recommended on TV either by Dr. Oz, who I can't stand, but anyway, it's been recommended on TV as being a very good moisturizer. Put too much. I put too much. So anyway, this is what it does. It goes on beautifully. It absorbs, doesn't leave any kind of greasy film to it. It smells wonderful. It's a great cream for your neck and your décolleté. It always go upwards. Here we go. I love the scent. It's very refreshing. This is with natural safflower seed oil, formulated with collagen and elastin protein. Now, they also have the body lotion variety of this, which I used in the past. Smells exactly the same. Still very good. Cheap, does the job, and that's it. Next, like I said, I ran out of all of my Estee Lauder products. I was looking for some kind of an eye cream. I went to TJ Maxx. They didn't have any eye cream that I was interested in trying, but they did have this thing here from Dermapeutics. It's called Hyaluronic Eye Lift. It comes in this blue jar, and it's actually kind of like a serum more than a cream. It's got a very, very weird formula and texture. If you know about okra, you know, the vegetable from the south, unless they come from Africa, I'm not sure. They have this kind of like very slimy texture, which really is a turn off for me. I cannot eat okra, but that's neither here nor there. Basically, it feels like you got okra juice under your eyes. It sounds appealing, right? So it comes in this little glass dropper, and I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try, maybe if I do it this way. Hold on. You see that? All right, so it's got this kind of gooey type of feel. It's very, very slippery. But once it penetrates your skin, it actually kind of like lift your eyes. I have it on right now, not that you could possibly see with the ton of makeup I have on, but I kind of like it. I can't say that it's done anything for me yet because I've only been using it for a week, but you know, I put a lot of product on in the morning and at night. So far so good. I'm starting to get the crisscross wrinkles, you know, like you get the wrinkles that go this way, where I'm starting to get the ones that go the other way. Not happy about that, but I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to minimize those. So I've been trying this and I think I like it so far. Hyaluronic Eye Lift by Dermapeutics, and you can find it at TJ Maxx, and I think it was like $7.99, something like this. So between this moisturizer and this, under $15, I'm covered until I get a job, and then I can go and splurge again. I may not even do that, I don't know. I'm trying to change the lifestyle here, okay? Next is a wonderful product, absolutely wonderful. I found this at Sally Beauty, out of all places. This is a heel to toe natural lava pumice. So it comes in this box, and here's the stone, all right? The white thing you see here is leftover soap because I just grabbed this from my tub. I have been using this religiously every time I shower, on my heel and on my elbows. Not with my elbow flexed like this, but like this. I don't know if that makes sense, because otherwise you really scorch your skin. So you keep your arm like this and you do your skin this way. You put soap on your skin first. Let me tell you, this is by far the best pumice I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot of them. I've tried the natural ones that are gray in color. I've tried the synthetic ones that are in whatever color they come in. I've tried scrubs, you name it. My heels are always dry, no matter what. I think part of it is the season as well. And then I have shoes that kind of like rub against my heel all the time. So you get this kind of weird peeling and cracking on the side of your heel. Now, I'm not going to take off my boots so you can see what my heel look like. I don't believe in showing you my feet. That's not something you want to see anyway. Take my word for it. This is the best pumice I've ever tried. This in 3 days literally transformed my feet. I kid you not, 3 days. You go in the shower, you stay in there for whatever long time you stay. Me, usually it's 10-15 minutes to soften your foot a little bit, in particular the area that you want to treat with the pumice. And then right before you get out of your shower, you put a little bit of soap on your foot, or cream or scrub, whatever you want. You go with this thing and you just scrub all around your feet, on the side, on the heel. Be careful with the part that's, you know, the ankle, because you want to be gentle there. But if you have like a darkening of the skin there, you can do this very lightly. That's the reason why I'm doing it on my elbows, because I'm getting a darkening of my skin in there. So I just do, again, my elbow straight like this, and then I just scrub a little bit. This is a miracle product. I strongly recommend it. Heel to toe, a natural lava rock pumice. And I think this was $6.99, something like this, and this is gonna last me forever. Now at the dollar store, I saw that they had something very similar. Be careful with those, because even though the box looks the same and they kind of have like the same packaging, it doesn't have the same name, but it's the same color box, and the pumice looks the same. Look at this one. You see the size of the pockets in there, or holes, whatever you want to call them. The ones that I've seen at the dollar store, which are like they sell for $2 or something like this, are very fine. So you're not going to get the same result. If you have a Sally Beauty in your area, go and check it out. It's you know, all the way in the back towards the bath products, I guess. Really like this, and it's cheap, so why not? Love this. I'm glad I kept the box so I can show you. Next, you know, a coupon, so I had a lot of shampoo leftovers. The last one I had was a Dove shampoo, which I thought I liked, but it turns out that it does have zinc in it, or an ingredient that is something that I should not be using on my hair, because I tend to lose my hair, even though it doesn't look like it. But trust me, there's like a bald patch right there. I'm not proud of that. I'm not very happy about it. My mom has some serious balding going on, so I know it's genetic for most of it, but a lot of it also has to do with the chemicals I use when I shampoo and condition my hair. So having finished my bottle of Dove, I decided to go to TJ Maxx again and go and get me some Alba Botanical shampoo and conditioner. These were $5.99. I kept the tag on it. I just purchased them 2 or 3 days ago, so I've used them twice so far. This is Hawaiian shampoo, so smooth, gardenia. They have a lot of different varieties within the brand. They have you know, volumizer, they have color treated hair. This one I picked because it's a freeze free and sleek. No damaging sulfates or heavy silicones. This is 100% vegetarian ingredient, no parabens, no pH phthalates, I don't know what that is, or animal testing. So these really smell like gardenia, and I'm not a big flower person when it comes to shampoo. I'd rather have like kind of like a nut type scent, if that makes sense, you know, like coconut and whatever. But this, yeah, this smells like very much like gardenia. I've only been using it twice so far. So now if you've been watching my channel, and in particular the last video I posted on my office makeover where I was filming the trim, you probably noticed that for once I did let my hair down, and the reason why I did this is because that was the first day I actually used this shampoo and conditioner. And when I try a new product, what I usually do is let my hair dry naturally. I don't put any product on it, nothing. I just want to see what is my hair going to look like with this product alone, and in particular whether or not the freeze-free sleek they promise on the bottle is working. So I think it worked pretty well. If you look at the video, you can see that my curls are actually shaped. I don't have flyaways all over the place. The only thing I do not like about this product is the scent. It's just too powerful, flowery. It's like really in your face gardenia type scent, but once it's on your hair and you wash it away, it kind of dissipates. So it's just one of those things you got to deal with when you're taking your shower and washing your hair and conditioning it. Otherwise, I would say that this is a good shampoo and conditioner. I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase it, and that's solely based on the scent, which I again find to be too powerful. The next product I want to talk about is this Vanilla Bean Noel by Bath and Body Works. I had purchased this one and the Candied Apple, something like that, right before the holidays, and I wanted to compare this one in particular to the Wild Madagascar Vanilla. And this one I absolutely loved, and I talked about it in another video. This is not the same thing at all. I love the smell, wonderful scent. If you like vanilla, this is for you. It comes as a fluid rather than a creamy type formula, and it also has like a whole bunch of glitter in it, which you don't keep on your body, you rinse it away anyway. Sparkling snowflake scrub is what they call it, and this is part of the holiday tradition. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this for the next season. I really like the scent of the Vanilla Bean Noel. I've had it in all other, you know, formulas. I have the spray, I have the body lotion, you name it. You've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. So I have the rest of them in that scent, but this one I really didn't care for it. First of all, it's so fluid that as soon as you squirt this thing on your poofy thing, like a good, you know, amount of it just like gets wasted. And because it's not as creamy as the other one, you tend to reapply and it doesn't lather as much. I don't know, I just didn't care for the formula for this. So if you like Vanilla Bean Noel and you see this one at the store right now, they're always doing sales because it's the holiday thing. This is like probably 70%. I mean, you can get it if you like that scent, but don't expect it to work as good as this one. This one is the creamy one. This one is just wonderful. The scent is a little bit different. It's still a vanilla scent, but this one just lathers and moisturizes. This one didn't dry my skin, but I don't know, I didn't care for it, so I'm not going to repurchase it. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Not as good as the other ones. Still a nice scent. The sparkle makes no difference. It's just okay, you know. That's it. I'm done with skin products. I'm going to talk about makeup. Let me start with nail polish. I'm going to talk about this new Milani Fierce Foil. Of course, it's purple. This one is called Rome number 02. And if you can see that, it's a iris color with a serious, it's not glitter, I wouldn't even call it glitter, it's a foil. That's basically what they call it. A couple of years ago, I can't remember if it was Sally Hansen or CoverGirl, whatever, one of those drugstore brands came up with a collection that was called Foil. And they basically look like a stainless steel in different color look on your nails. These were horrible. They peeled off, they wouldn't stay, they streaked, they were absolutely heinous. This one I love. And I gotta tell you, these Milani color statement, I've talked about them before, they're actually very, very good quality and they stay on for a while. This one in particular stayed on for at least 5 days before I could see some of the, you know, nail polish peel off. The brush is wide, which you know I like. Here's the brush. It stinks like any nail polish, so I'm gonna try to put some on one of my nails, even though it kind of defeats the purpose because I have another nail polish under. But just to show you what it looks like, no streak whatsoever, and it does have that look of foil. So it's a shimmer. I have this one underneath, so I'm not sure if you can really see the effect. So it's a shimmer, but it's not, you can't really see the glitter on it. It has like a mirror effect, I guess, and the color is very, very pretty. It's like a dark lilac. Really like this, and it's cheap. I think they're $4.99 or something like this. Rome number 2 Milani Fierce Foil, part of their color statement collection, and they have different colors. I think they have blue, they have a green one. Very, very pretty, stays on a long time. I recommend those. Very, very nice, and it's purple, so can't go wrong. My next item is a Dior Show mascara. This is the one I talked about when I was doing my makeup graveyard and I got rid of a lot of eye product and mascara, and I said that this one actually I got around the Christmas holidays, and I wasn't too happy with it at the time because I felt that it was just too liquid and it was gumpy, and I just wasn't crazy about the formula. So I said I was going to give it some time to see whether or not with age it was going to get better, because sometimes you get a mascara and you hate it the first time around, but then it kind of dries out a little bit, and for some reason it gets better and better with age. I still don't like this. I don't know why people love this mascara so much. There's such great reviews on the internet about it. I just don't get it. First of all, it's a very weird brush. It's kind of like another one of those gimmicky plastic brush thing. It's very, very flexible, if you can see that. I love the pigmentation. It's very dark. I'm gonna zoom in on my eyes so you can see it. So like I said, I love the pigmentation. It's very, very dark, but the problem I have with it is that it just clumps. Can you see? And this is 2 coats. I just don't think this is a great mascara. This is the again, this is the Dior Show. I'm gonna try to show it to you this way. All right, this is the Dior Show in black, I guess. I'm trying to show you what it does. You see that? It gives you like kind of like those clumps on the side. So I don't have the time to go and find the tools that I need to separate my lashes. I expect the mascara to do that for me. This doesn't do it for me. It's an expensive mascara. It's over $30. It's still too wet, so if you put it on and you kind of, you know, move your eyes too much, you end up having mascara on your eyelids. So if you just spend 20 minutes applying eye makeup, you gotta go about it now with the Q-tip and remove it. I don't see the point, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep using it until I find another one. But this one, no, I'm not giving it a good review. I'm sorry, and I know it's a high-end. It's kind of a waste of money for me. All right. Next, I'm going to talk about a lipstick, a Chanel lipstick, because I've never tried them, and a lot of people love them. The one I have is number 454. The color is Jean, and this is the classic tube, and this is the one I'm wearing right now. So I'm going to reapply it so you can see it a little bit better. And I got to tell you, the formula is wonderful. The scent is alright. It has the little Chanel inscription in the lipstick itself. Let me do a swatch for you. This is the perfect color if you're wearing jeans. It's very similar, again, to the Medusa's Baroque I was talking about a couple of months ago that I received in one of my sample boxes, and it's very similar to the Queen of Lipsticks. I think it's Medieval. Maybe it's Jean, I'm not sure. But the bottom line is that they call it Jean because this is a great color to wear when you're wearing jeans. It's a kind of like a purple, pink, but it has a blue undertone. So it really goes well with anything you could be wearing that is blue. The formula is very nice. It stays on for quite some time. You do have to reapply it. It smells wonderful. It's not gooey. It's not tacky. It just glides on, and it's a very, very rich moisturizer. Now, the thing is, after a while, and because of the weather, your lips do tend to feel a little bit tight, so I would recommend that you wear some kind of balm underneath or apply a balm throughout the day. I'm not sure if it's the formula. I doubt it. I think it's just the fact that it's super, super cold right now when you go outside, between the wind and the fact that we've had crazy temperatures. So, very good lipstick. So here it is again. This is number 454 in Jean by Chanel. This is the Cocoa Rouge. Very, very pretty color. Goes on well for the day, goes on well at night. Nice color. I like it. And I think it looks good on me. And usually darker colors, not too good. All right, let's talk about the stuff. The first thing I want to talk about is this thing right here. It's the simplest thing you could possibly think of, yet it is absolutely amazing what it does for you. This is basically a tea infuser by Copco. And check out the color. Of course, it's got to be some kind of purple. Here's the brand right here, COPCO, Copco. This is basically one of those double wall or insulated bottle, right? I still have tea in there. So it's going to keep everything hot or cold. But the greatest thing about it is that it comes with this little thing in there. And I'm going to put that down so I can show you. This thing right here just basically twists off, right? And in it, you see that? It's a strainer. So you can either put loose tea leaves or you can put a tea bag. You just put it back on, super easy, right? Like this. You put your hot water in there, you close it with one single twist, and voila, your tea is going to infuse inside the bottle and stay hot. The great thing is because you are drinking it, unlike having your loose tea. Am I sounding like a salesperson? I feel like I'm not trying to sell you the item, all right? So anyway, because your loose tea and your leaves or the bag stay on top, as you're sipping it and the waters go down, you're not over steeping your tea. Sometimes when you use a teapot, your loose tea is going to stay in there and your tea turns bitter after a while, especially if you're drinking black tea like I am, Earl Grey or Darjeeling or any kind of those English breakfast type tea. Eventually the tea just gets too bitter and you've just wasted most of your leaves. But this doesn't do that because it's only steeping for the amount of time that you want it to steep. Then you're drinking it and your water level goes down, so the tea is not in contact with the water anymore until, you know, even when you go like this, you're only getting a little bit. So now look at this. And I have liquid in it. This is completely tight. There's no dripping, nothing. This is the perfect to-go cup if you drink tea. You can put coffee in there, just don't put the little thing underneath it, that's it. This is great. I can't wait to use it in the summer for iced tea. I can totally see myself brewing some tea and putting ice cubes inside the little container rather than inside the whole container. And for tea, in particular loose leaf tea, it's perfect. Now, you know I drink a lot of Tivana. You still get a little bit of the tea powder coming out of the holes from the infusers, so you still get a little bit of that, but you do anyway, so it really doesn't make a difference for me. And then when you use a tea bag like I have in this one, I just remove the paper label and put the tea bag directly into it. So great, great find. Alright, so now the last thing I want to talk about before the giveaway is something that I've just purchased and I've been using for 3 days. And for those of you who are on my Facebook page, you know I've been using it because I posted it. It's this little thing right here. It's the simplest little gadget that has made a huge difference for me. Again, I sound like a sales pitchman, right? Or pitch woman rather. This is a personal humidifier. Now here's the story. I wake up every day with a massive headache. My nose is stuffy. I have issues with sinuses. It ends up backing up all of my sinuses. It ends up giving me ear infections. And then from then on, now I'm having stiffness in my neck. I get up in the morning, I'm absolutely miserable. So somebody said, well, why don't you try to clear out your nose while you're sleeping and use a humidifier and see if that makes any kind of difference. So I did a little bit of research. I did not want a huge humidifier like the ones that we used to have when we were renting. We had one of those big Vicks thing. They spurt out water all over the place. They're horrible to look at. Not that it really matters when you're sleeping, but you get the point. And they make sound. So I was looking on the internet for something that would be completely noise free, because believe it or not, this guy right here is the princess with the P. I am the worst when it comes to sleeping condition. I need to have absolute darkness. I need to have zero noise, and I need to have a gazillion covers on me. It drives my husband crazy. I will sleep in socks and flannel throughout the whole year, and it's got to be pitch black, and it's got to be no noise. If there is any kind of noise, I can't sleep. If there is any kind of light anywhere in the room, I can't sleep. And I'm talking the electronic lights, same thing. Like if my phone has the little bit of the flashing light, for some reason I can sense it. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. So I went on the internet and I looked for something that would be super, super quiet. And everybody recommended this one thing right here. So I'm going to turn it on so you can see it and hear it. So this is just a regular container with water. You twist it open like this. Hopefully I'm not going to put water all over the place. It comes with a little wick thing that has 2 refills. And when you purchase it, you got to put that little wick thing here in water for about 20 minutes so that it soaks up. It's super easy to close. I'm having a hard time doing it right now because I'm doing it up in the air. You just twist it like this, right? And then it has the electrical plug in the back, and then the big button is right here. So I'm going to turn this on, and you're going to see how it does steam immediately upon that. See what I mean? Look at this thing. So this I've been using for 3 days now. 3 mornings in a row, no headache, no stuffiness, no stiff neck. My ears don't bother me. This has changed my life. It really has. Now the steam comes out cool. I put it right next to me by my bedside table. And this container right here, you refill it with regular tap water, and the whole container lasts about 12 hours. It will shut off automatically. It's got a continuous steam jet, which you can see right here. Now listen to it. Tell me if you can hear something. Nope, it is completely noise free. You can hear it unless you put your ear to it. Now, of course, I'm raving about this thing. It's $29 at Walgreens. It's fantastic. It's the best humidifier I ever had. Even my husband, who's on the other side of the bed, says that it's helped him with his sinus as well. But here's the problem, because you know me, I got to pick on something, right? Look at this big lit up button, right? And it's right in the front of it. And the problem is that the slant that they have for the direction of the jet is in the front. So as I'm sleeping, I got this right next to me. And all I can think of is the light. So every night I basically put a scarf around it so I don't see the light. I told you I was crazy. I'm not gonna hide it. But this thing is awesome. Look at this jet of steam. It comes up about, I'd say about a little bit under a foot, right? But it falls, if you see it, this way. The steam kind of like falls right here, but 2 feet away from it. So if your head is right there, you're getting this continuous steam, or vapor rather, towards your face. And you can wake up in the morning, it keeps you moist First of all, it's great for your skin because it keeps your skin moist, or moisturized rather, and it's great for your sinuses, it's great for your breathing. And I'm telling you, I had no idea that my neck problems, I'm not a doctor now, I'm not making any medical claim, okay, let's be for real, okay, I'm not telling you, oh, get a humidifier, your neck problem is going to be over. That's not what I'm saying. It worked for me. For some reason, the fact that I'm sleeping better and breathing better at night has helped reduce the amount of strain that I get in my neck when I get up. This is the Walgreens Personal Nightstand Humidifier. I cannot recommend it more. This is an outstanding product. Okay, so it's time for a giveaway now. I haven't done a giveaway in 2 months. I hope you like the stuff I chose for you. The first item I'm giving away, and it's like going to be like a package, some makeup stuff. Some of them I talked about already in my makeup graveyard. When I went through all of my blushes, I found 2 brand new CoverGirl blushes. I didn't know what to do with them. I didn't want to throw them away, so I'm just putting them into this giveaway. Here they are, and you probably saw them on the video anyway. These are the regular blushes from CoverGirl, the classic. They're called Cheekers. One is number 148 in Natural Rose. It's this one right here, and the other one is number 150 in Pretty Peach. And this one right here. They are matte, there's no shimmer. I use them all the time, and you've seen I had a whole bunch of those. These are actually pretty good, they're pretty light. The other things I have for you is I have 2 Milani products. I have a Milani mascara with a classic brush. This is the only type of brush I would recommend for any kind of mascara. This one is in black, instant volume, classic mascara. Can't go wrong, no gimmick, regular mascara. The other one is a liquid eyeliner in black as well from Milani. So you can get this look right here. It's a liquid eyeliner. This one is actually pretty good, so I hope you like it. The next one is, I fell in love with this a couple of months ago. This is a NYX Butter Lip Balm. And this is basically a tinted, it's brand new, okay? I'm not going to open it and I'm not going to swatch it for you guys. This is basically a tinted lip balm. The formula is wonderful. I have the one that's in more of a hot pink. I picked this one for you guys because this is more of a universal color. It's a little bit of hint of red, but it's not going to be like in your face red. Very, very, very nice. So I hope you like this one. Then I added, I just talked about that. Get a big full size of the Wild Madagascar Vanilla Body Scrub. This is the creamy formula I was just talking about from Bath & Body Works. If I was to pick any of the body scrubs, I would pick this one. This is by far the best one. I talked about it before. So they were just doing their semi-annual sales. I think it was last month. Yeah, it's always in January. So, and I picked that one up for you guys. So I hope you like it. I love it. I have plenty backup of this, so I think I have this stuff in my bathroom until the month of June or something like this. That's how much I like it. So this is brand new as well. And then the last item for the giveaway is the one I just talked about. It's this Cupco tea infusers. It's the same color. They only had this and blue, I think. I don't think they had any other colors, so I picked the purple. I don't know. I figured that it probably was a good choice. I hope you like it. It's the exact same one that I just talked about. It's got the label on it. So it's, let's see if I can flip close tea thermal. Long removable infuser, lets you brew tea right in the tumbler. I love this, absolutely love it. And since I've purchased it last week, I am drinking way more tea, and I have a tendency to start a tea and then forget about it, and then when I go back to it, it's cold. This stuff really works. It keeps your tea super long, and if you don't want to use it as a tea infuser, that's fine. You can put some fruit in there in that little diffuser, whatever you want to call it, so that way you can flavor your water, and it's double walled. So that's that. All right, so that's the giveaway for February. I hope you like it. I'm trying to find products that are kind of like universal, that everybody would use and enjoy. So again, this, you can win this with this thing right here, the blush running out of fingers, the blush and the lip balm, and then these things right here. So that's the giveaway for February 2015. This giveaway is open for 2 weeks, so it will end on March the 11th, okay? So if you want to enter the giveaway, just check out my blog. The link is down below. It will take you directly to the coordinating blog for this video, where I have a recap on all of the products and the links if you want to purchase them separately, and the instructions for the giveaway are there as well, okay? Remember, it's open for 2 weeks, all right? So, this was Sophia from mygritchallenge.blogspot.com. I hope you enjoyed this video and my review. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're new. Check out my channel. There's a lot of swatches and stuff. There's a lot of beauty reviews for Eco-Amy, Ipsy's. There's some Birchbox from like way back then. And then there's a lot of DIY, home management, organization, cleaning videos, things like this. So there's a lot to look at and be entertained with if you enjoyed this type of video. Alright, so I'll talk to you later, and thank you for watching. Bye!